and welcome to a new series. I'm David O.C. I'm a professional wakeboarder for Centurion Boats, and over the course of the next few months I'm going to be interviewing different riders, different surfers, people who work within the brand of Centurion, and basically giving you guys a bit of an insight into how everyone has got involved in the brand, what their background is, what makes them tick, and what they enjoy. First up is my good friend JB ONeill. So a bit of a background to JB. He started life in wakeboarding as a professional boat rider. Then he kind of made a transition to the cable, and in the last year or year and a half, he joined Centurion and he's been making incredible videos behind his FI25. So here is our first interview with JB ONeill. JB ONeill, welcome. How are things with you? How's things in Texas?
Been pretty good. I feel like summer is still going, and it's November 27th right now.
Yeah, you seem to be living the dream over there in Texas. Got your boat, got the sunny weather.
Yeah, I haven't even been to the cable in a long time. Our home cable shut down, but TSR is the only one open, but it's like an hour and a half away, so I've been going on the boat every day.
Yeah, and how do you find? See, obviously you just got a new Centurion, like what, 2-3 months ago?
Yeah, something like that.
What is it? What is it? An RI 237, 257?
FI25.
Okay, awesome. And how are you finding it?
It's I haven't put any ballast except for stock, and I'd say probably the best stock boat I've ridden. I think it has like something like 5,000 pounds stock ballast or something close to it. So like, yeah, it takes like 5 seconds to fill up and just go. But I haven't tried putting more in it yet, just because like I still feel weird riding boat, like just because I've ridden so much cable. So eventually it'll go back to normal.
Yeah, and how's the transition been? Obviously, we'll go back to the early days in a while, but you've just transitioned from riding cable almost exclusively for 3 or 4 years now back to almost exclusively riding boat now.
I wouldn't say exclusively, but just for like the last month, yeah. But like I can't spin toe side, or I can't really spin in general. I have like an insanely hard time. I like pre-spin up the wake. Even jumping toe side is like scary. Like it's just so weird because like I have so much grip going up this water kicker instead of like a plastic kicker. So it's really weird still, but like the wake's sick and sends you big. It's just like way different than the cable.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, an interesting question I have is with your YouTube following. So I know mine, interestingly enough, like the boat stuff gets way more engagement. People far more enjoy boat stuff than they do cable. But obviously, you maybe built your following more on the cable originally. So how is it being perceived by your audience?
Some of the cable people don't like it. They think like I'm never going to do cable stuff again, but that's just not true. I'm going to Florida after Christmas, and there's lots of cables open there instead of just one here. But yeah, like I did a poll on YouTube the other day, and I think like almost 70% of the viewers are boat,
Yeah.
which is pretty wild. But I also think there's just way more boats than there are cable parks, so like they need something to watch.
Okay, so tell me this. Rewind. If you could, let's say, run someone who doesn't know you through your career in less than 2 minutes, from the very beginning, how you started wakeboarding to where you are now, describe it.
Started wakeboarding, rode the INT league in America, which is like an amateur league, but they had like a pro division, and like I would start like riding in the pro division in like Texas, and like thought I was like the best on the planet, and soon realized after I rode WWA for the first time that I just got annihilated by all the Florida kids. Then started riding more boat and realized where it was at and tried to get better and better. Engine in my boat blew up. Started riding cable for a long time, and then started making YouTube videos and started to pop off a little bit. Got a pro model for the cable, and now I've been riding both boat and cable a bunch, and I just got my first boat, and we've just been ripping. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah,
But,
that's good. And how did you even get into like the sport in the first place? Like obviously so many people
yeah,
have like cool stories there.
we had like an old, like small Sea Ray boat, like a 21-foot, no tower, inboard outboard engine, and it came with like this sandal strap wakeboard.
That's how I started as well. Sandal strap.
We tried it like on like a, instead of like getting up like this, tried getting up like more of a slalom ski.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't know what we were doing. I
And-
just like, I learned like a tantrum before we ever before we ever wakeboarded with anyone else. So like,
You did pretty well. You did well
Yeah,
to learn that alone.
yeah.
And how long did it take from like, I feel like you progressed exceptionally fast. Like, I don't know why. I just have this sneaky suspicion that you went from 0 to hero pretty quickly.
Went 0 to like 4 or 5 flips really quickly, and then a couple mobs.
You rode boat and that was your thing. And then you went to cable for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. And now you've come back to boat. And in that time, the wakes have obviously got bigger. And what do you think the possibilities are now? Like, can you see yourself? Do you reckon you're going to do doubles on the boat?
Yeah, I'll do a double on the boat for sure.
Confidence.
But, yeah, no, I think I will. I think it, like, as long as it's like a supercharger boat, like, I think I definitely will. Just because I can put a lot of weight in it. But
you're going to do it.
I think
the next team shoot, I'm going to be putting pressure on you.
Okay.
You remember my first double you did to me? It's coming your way.
I have to learn a half cab roll first. Because
yeah, they're hard on the boat, aren't they? That way.
Well, no, I used to do it, and then I blew my ACL doing it. So, like, I have that in my head.
Yeah. Well, then just do a double straight away. But, yeah, so, right, at this point, just to kind of open the world to JB, not as a wakeboarder, but as a person, we've got some quick yes or no questions, or one or the other, let's say. But first of all, I want to ask, what is your favorite trick? One trick, pick it. You can only do that trick for the rest of your life. What do you choose?
Cable or boat?
Boat.
Probably a tantrum of blind, yeah.
That's probably mine as well, actually, funny enough. Okay, so I've got a list of a little random few questions. First question, do you prefer making videos or watching videos?
Well, that one depends too. Like, I don't really
watch. You can't read into these.
Okay. Watching them, obviously.
Watching them, okay, interesting. Yeah. I actually thought you were gonna say you prefer making them. All right, your two vehicles, the Prius or the F-250?
Oh, Prius all day.
Really? Oh, you're so un-American. Okay.
60 mpg.
Okay, going big or really stylish?
Going big. I don't have good style.
Yeah, you like going big as well. Okay. Are you 19 or are you 29?
19.
Okay. Pizza or tacos? I think I know the answer.
Oh, no, well, you don't know the answer. Probably pizza.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you go to what's it called? The taco place in America? Taco Bell. You go there like every day.
Maybe if there's a Little Caesars near my house, I might go to Little Caesars, but tacos come out like that.
Okay, cool. Next question. Have you surfed? Like wake surfed? And can you do it well?
Yeah. Oh, can I do it well?
Yeah.
No.
No, not your thing.
Well, kind of. I mean, I could do like 360 and a little air, maybe like alley-oop.
So you can do it well. The majority of people watching this are going to be like, that is really, really good level. And my last question, and this is the biggest one, and I absolutely despise when people ask me this, but cable or boat?
Well,
it's so different, isn't it?
Yeah, they're just different. I can't really give that. Just like boat, I can have all my friends on it, and they're like everything, all attention's on you, and then cable, you can have all your friends going at the same time. And you don't need a driver, so it's like it's just different. Yeah,
it is a nightmare. Okay, so just a couple more questions. So obviously you've kind of grown up around boats, but some people, particularly let's say like my family, it's in Ireland, we're not used to having boats. You don't grow up around them. What is like the first tip you give to a new boat owner?
Oh man. Well, I've been having like friends drive the boat lately, and I've really had to decide which ones I should actually let drive. So I didn't really realize it was such like a challenging thing. I thought it was just easy. But tips. I actually just made a video on this, like boat etiquette, but tips. Wave at the other boats on the lake, man.
Be friendly.
Nobody does it anymore. Everybody's all new. They all bought their brand new wakeboard boat for Corona season. And then they're all just driving around like awkwardly not looking at each other. And I wave at everyone and they're just like, nah. And you see like someone like on an old school boat that's been hanging out on the lake forever. And everybody
Yeah.
on these new boats, I don't know. They just don't know. But I put that in the video, so hopefully they can figure it out.
So wave, be friendly, and I guess I don't know. Yeah, etiquette. I guess we'll have to watch that video. And then my last question is, obviously in the last 2 to 3 years, you've upped your game. I'd say in total, like you started the YouTube. So actually, why did you start the YouTube? What was the motive there?
You won readers poll, so I figured, oh, why not give this a shot? And then also money. Like, I shouldn't say it, but I mean,
You're super honest like that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, like yeah, now just like there's a million kids getting into it, and like not only kids, like older guys too, like 40-year-old dudes will walk up at the cable and say they watch a tutorial and learn from it, or
yeah, that's
like,
for me, that's the majority. There's a lot of people, maybe not 40, but I find like the majority of people who are like fans would be like 20 to 30 or 20 to 30.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's about half and half. I don't really know. At the cable park, I haven't really. I've been going on like my own boat and bringing people on it, so I haven't like gone and seen other people on other boats yet. So I don't know. Sometimes, I mean, I'll definitely see people at the boat ramp, and they already know. Like at the boat ramp, they'll watch the videos. Like Graham will show up at the boat ramp, and like someone will be like, "I saw you in JB's video. You're Graham. Where's JB?" Like,
does that annoy people? Like, because obviously he's an incredible rider in his own right, but
yeah,
he's just the guy who hangs out with JB.
In the boat videos anyway, he's obviously insane on the cable, and everyone knows him for that. But yeah, like I didn't realize that people on the lake were watching it too. Like people have came up in their boat and said what's up. Like I had no idea. I thought it was just like fully, like not fully, but a majority cable targeted until I started noticing this, and then that's why I did that poll. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the question is. I'm just rambling.
That's the story of YouTube, isn't it? And my last question then, because it was actually the original question I meant to ask, what's the end goal with it all? Where, like, obviously you're uploading 2 videos or what, every second day forever. That's your catchphrase. When, like, what's the goal? Where do you want to get to? I'm guessing there's like statistical goals, like numbers, but what's the goal?
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't thought about stopping yet, because I don't really know what I would do, because I don't do anything else besides wakeboard and make videos and hang out with friends making the videos. So it's kind of become like a cycle. So there isn't really a goal, I guess. I just keep growing, or keep bringing new people into wakeboarding, and see how far it goes. Yeah, I don't know. I try and convince people to do it every single day though, and no one ever does it. They always do 1-2 videos and then they give up.
Oh, yeah, because it's hard. That's what people don't understand.
It's not though. Like,
no, really, but you're disciplined. You're super disciplined, and you're taking that aspect and that characteristic of yourself out, and you're saying, oh, it's not hard. But a lot of people aren't. Like, if you're anyway lazy, you'll just skip it.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you have a GoPro on the cable, if you have a GoPro, you can just, that's all you need. You only need the little GoPro and the fuzzy thing on it. And then on the boat, you need the dad cam. You should get the dad cam.
Yeah. Do you have a thing that follows you?
No.
Oh, okay, I thought that's what you're doing.
But the dad cam, you can hand it to
anyone.
Anyone, and no matter how they are, it's smooth.
Yeah, it's true. Anyway, that is all my questions. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you've. It's more than what you are.
Already over.
What?
It's already over.
Well, we can keep going if you want. I mean, I can put this. I don't know. I told you I only had like 10 questions. Well, thank you very much. Obviously, I'm looking forward to watching your boat etiquette video. And if it's already live, we will link it in this video. But yeah, thank you so much for your time, JB. Have a good shred, and I'll catch you soon.
See you around.
Well, there you have it. That is JB ONeill. Now, make sure to subscribe to his YouTube channel. It's very entertaining. There's new videos going live every 2 days, and it's sure to put a smile on your face throughout the winter. And whilst you're at it, subscribe to Centurion's YouTube channel too, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and all the likes. And let us know in the comments below, who would you like to see us interview next? Is it a wakeboarder? Is it a surfer? Would you like to see someone within the brand? Let us know, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.